And away we go. Chocolate milk is not a horrible way to start. Alright. Just need to remember that you have to charge it. Nice. Awesome way to start. New run. Let's see how it goes. Pop this. Okay. Alright. So this particular version of the Lost is not that difficult. So just throw spiders. And the spiders, in this case, are super easy to kill. Man. This run is starting off gravy. I cannot believe how good this run is starting. Didn't even intend on making this a speed run, but it might end up being that way. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Definitely not. Alrighty, let's get this going. Watch as that pops, see nothing's there. I'm gonna pop this. Crap. Alright. Magnet is not something that you generally want. It pulls enemies to you as well. Alrighty. Good shit. Oh, beautiful. We are looking good. Nope. heal, but good enough. Incredibly effective at some bosses. Don't have the money to do that right now. I'm going to save this bomb. Because there are items we can go and get. Chaos. Interesting. Okay. Head up to the store. I'm not going to use the jar here. Not with it. I need to back do chaos in case I want to do hush. So.
Yera. Speech down.
Oh, love. Nice. Luck up. Go get chaos and get the hell out of here. Alright, we don't have any bombs, but we have a good number of keys. Power-ups on point. Alright, don't want to do that right now, do I? Disappointed. Flight. Amazing. This is, I think, the best run we've had in a while at this point. It's fine. Don't want any of those. Just gonna keep going. Keep rolling. One part, why not? That was a giant waste, not that I would know beforehand, but it was. Just gonna keep rolling. get going. Alright. Curse the Unknown again. Jeez. Beautiful. So the unfortunate thing is we have no way of knowing. Yeah, that's a lie. No way of knowing when you would have only one hit point, so. Now, what we really need is some more damage. Once we have some more damage, we'll be in good shape. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, you have chocolate milk. Yes, you do. Chocolate milk is fine. But still, even the base doesn't do as much as you need in later levels. You actually lose some damage because you have to hold down the button. For now. Ooh. Very nice. Not gonna deal with that. Get that. Just remember Chaos is down there. Alright. Doing good, doing good. Stompy, which is great, except you don't want to stomp over mushrooms because they can instantly hurt you or kill you. Or it also means that Hagalaz is completely useless. Awesome. Did that just in case. I don't think we needed health, but I just want to make sure. Alright. Let's just do this while we're moving around. And that way. Yeah, and that's why you don't do it. Nice. Thought we were going to get burned by that again. But you never know. You know what? We don't need it. Let's keep that. It's just a better overall item. No? I want to stop these because sometimes there are hidden zones underneath it. I think we almost have the dream here. It is pretty close to being the dream. You get an angel room, you get the halo, then we are absolutely living the dream. Alright. Come on. Stats isn't ideal, but this. Oh, that's a new move, my friend. Haven't seen that one before. Alright, awesome. Pump of coal is fantastic, because the farther the shot goes, unfortunately we have to use that. And we're just going to keep moving. Might be a little far behind for the item room and for Hush, but one way to find out. And that is keep going. Just keep pushing on. Pushing on, pushing on. Oh, nice. You know what? That is. Oh, yeah, it's garbage. That's fine. Look, I'm not lying. We've been incredibly fortunate in this game. Don't care, you don't have to kill that guy. That doesn't actually do anything. Pop it. Oh, yeah. That is perfect. We'll actually take Pandora's box too. Because it's something that we really want to spend money on, but it's better than what we have. That's kind of key. And what you have is garbage. And that heart container, the Yum Heart, is complete trash. That. Alright. Man, we're in good shape. Thanks. Like I said, don't have to worry about them. That. You do want to blow these up though. For that exact reason. Monkey's Paw, that changes all chests to red chests, which is just not something we are interested in having done right now. All of them. Yeah, we do need to go over here. I was hoping we could skip it, but but Pat, you said we didn't have to kill those. Well, you pop one before the room is over, you have to kill it. Pop it after the room is over, like this one, then you don't have to kill it. Alright, I'm pretty sure that is. I was gonna say, I thought that was paralysis. Doing good. Oh, what? Wow. Now, downside being is we are slow as heck right now. Hey there, Zoo. How's it going, bud? That is garbage. Where is that? There you are, buddy. Chaos card. You know what? I need to do this so I can actually see when someone's joined. Alright, give me 1 second. There we go. 1 second. Fantastico. Don't need that. Need to keep Chaos. Chaos is an insta-kill card. Oh, we're so slow. Nice and easy. Bag of pills. That's fantastic. Excellent, excellent. Can't really use it right now, but it's good to know that it's there and what it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, forgot about that. Side effect of Bag of Pills. Bag of Pills replaces all other items that you can pick up with pills. So cards are gone. They will never appear again. Which means my Chaos card is gone, which is unfortunate. So my insta-kill of Hush is not going to happen now, but that doesn't matter all that much. Hush is pretty easy, especially with this loadout. So I'll keep going, see how far we can make it today. Especially in the time that I have. Probably only have another hour or so that I can stream. Oh, nice. How long did you go for? Continue to live the dream. I'm assuming the event was last night. That's awesome. That's so nice. Wow, damn. So you've had a couple hours of sleep at most. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you were able to hop on. Just a little bind-in. Unfortunately, I had to restart my my game from last stream because it decided to become corrupt and not let me continue. But it's fine because this is actually one of the best runs that I've had in a while in terms of abilities. Alright, so we went the wrong way, which means we lost out on extra item room. Don't need that. Wow. Really don't want either of those. So since we lost out on extra item, we're just going to take our time. Try and get absolutely everything. Make ourselves unstoppable. I know, right? I was super bummed. I was more than 3/4 of the way. Wow, 2 speed downs. No, thank you. More than 3/4 of the way through the game and onto the end boss, but it is what it is. This particular character doesn't actually have anything left for me to unlock. I just enjoy playing him because he starts with low health but high damage. And at the very beginning of the game, one of the largest problems in terms of getting Bootstrap to start really doing a quality run is damage. Health doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously if you're new to the game, health matters a lot. but I have a lot of hours in this game at this point, and for me, the starting health, not all that big of a deal. Take some extra bomb damage. Thank you. Nice. Replace those 2 pieces of crap. And here we go. Alright, now as we know, I'm gonna go back and get that sack right there. I'm excited, which actually increases your speed, but also increases the speed of all the enemies in the level. So it can be a huge negative if you want to use it. But if your average speed is already really low, you can use that to make it so that you're not completely wrecked by one of those magnet tiles in the middle. Nah, that's my bad. Again, I'm excited. Go in. Take out Mom. So Pandora's Box is the activated item that I have right now. And I'm not really paying attention. It doesn't matter all that much. Getting a 0 damage makes no difference for Mom, so actually having her stomp on me and use up these black hearts speeds things up immensely. And this is what I was talking about not having enough damage, so we're going to go Polaroid. But we're doing okay. So Pandora's Box, which is the activated item that I have right now. When you use it, it depends where you use it. It dictates what you get for this. In this case, what we want to do is we want to use it as far down in the game as possible, and then we'll get better items. We'll take that. Okay. Alright, drop these guys. The red poop comes back and deals damage. And you can use that to your advantage in some cases against bosses and things like that. If they spawn in with a red, you can kite them onto it so that they take the extra damage. Just use it to your best of your abilities and then avoid it. Make sure you don't take damage as well. Alright, just moving some stuff around on my side. Alright, there we go. We'll grab the soul heart and the bomb, and we'll keep going. That is another one of the new enemies from the last patch of this game. And just keep rolling. Now at this point, you're not going to see any more treasure vaults. You're not going to see any more shops. Because they do not spawn from this point forward. But it's one of the main reasons why we want to do rooms like this, because there's a high probability that you're going to get an item from here. Now again, you don't really care about the damage. With the loads of sacks upgrade that I have, we're going to be getting a decent number of additional drops, and that'll keep us alive. Now we just keep on rolling through this. Now we did make the choice of the Polaroid to start off with, so we'll be fighting normal Isaac as opposed to Dark Isaac. This is the point where our incredibly low speed might come back to bite us. But seem to be doing alright to this point. We'll just keep rolling. Despite the fact that I fly, those holes will still do damage. So still need to be careful of that. Lost all these. If you just joined us, I have Stompy. Stompy lets you fly over any rock and destroy it. Now, you don't want to do the stupid thing that I just did, which is hit every single bad block in the entire room and take 3 points of damage. As much as I say that damage doesn't matter all that much, you still don't want to be an idiot. Which is what I just did. Alrighty. Now, the likelihood is that the super secret room is on one of these. It's either this one or the other one. The other one being this one. If you didn't know, there are 2 secret rooms on every single level. You must practice using Azazel. Oh, nice. He's fun. What I found with Azazel is that normally I would just push these into the TNT barrels, but I have 50 bombs, so I don't really find that necessary right now. What I found about Azazel is he, more than most of the characters, is incredibly dependent on the first couple of items that you get. If you don't get something that's really good to start off with, you are going to have a crazy hard run. And sometimes you want that. Sometimes you want to challenge yourself and give yourself a super difficult run and see how far you can make it. And then sometimes you just, you want a cakewalk run. And something like this that I'm doing right now, where, you start with, one arguably the strongest characters in the game, and just go to town. You just have fun. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is there's nothing left for me to unlock with this character with Kain, but I don't really care. I'm just having a good time, going through with a strong character and a good loadout, and show you guys some of the later bosses. Now, how far have you gotten with Azrael? That combo that I just did right there, Pretty Fly Verp. When you use Pretty Fly, you gain one of the rotating defenders. Verp makes you spit up the last pill that you just swallowed, so using those in succession means that you can get 2 of the maximum 3 you can have. This ring is incredibly annoying. I haven't played mages. Yeah. Got the devil in heaven at least once. Well, with it, if you don't play that often, playing with Azrael and getting to both devil and heaven is, that's nothing to be shy of. Come here, you little bastard. Ring around the rosy with that heart. What I've found with Binding is that I won't play it for a while, and then I come back to it. It's like a warm blanket for me. It's the kind of game that, if I have played a little Fortnite and have not had a good session, I'll come in and just wreck Isaac and just make myself feel a little better about myself. Now, I've played Isaac since it was first released in the Flash version. Now, it's not to say that it was a Flash game on something like New Age. It's just the original Binding of Isaac was written in Flash. And so you would run into these interesting cases where if you got an infinite item loop or something along those lines, you could actually crash the game by having too much stuff on the screen. It's both funny and annoying, because normally when you get to one of those cases where you have that capability, you are in massively good shape. And you're in the middle of an awesome run, you really, not something you want to have happen. Alright, now we know that there was a heart right here, so we're going to go back to this. And then just keep rolling. Now this is going to be Mom's Heart, the boss for this level. She shouldn't pose too much of a problem. Considering the loadout that we currently have. But you never know. We are incredibly slow right now. And if there's one thing that will wreck you in a mom fight, it can be your speed. Like I said, speed will destroy you in some fights. Even something as simple as that will wreck you. Whereas if you have a higher speed, it's not something that's even gonna come to mind to be a problem. A boom like that, that is. Am I just not seeing it? Ah, there you are. But awesome. Alright, let's just keep pushing on. Once we clear this out, then we'll go back and get those hearts. You know what? Forget it, because this is probably Mom's heart right in front of us. I'd like to have a little bit more health. I'll actually go visit this room over here, which is the either a dice room. Nice. There we go. Excellent. Get it back. Alright, fish head shoots out blue flies. And if your luck is high enough, luck being the stat. Yeah, it was Flash days were not the best days. It was kind of frustrating. When they remade it, they actually changed the art of the game as well, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but I actually enjoy it better. Alright, just take care of those. And now you will not last long against the cold chocolate milk. Well, that's unfortunate. This darkness is just crushing me. I'm just gonna take the damage. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Grab this. Let me head into heaven. Yeah. Yeah, those are really, really fun. The Mega Blue Fly generation. You can just get a stream of flies coming from you. So we're going to pop Pandora now. Celtic Cross is excellent. That is probably going to be wasted. But you never know. It would have been nice if we had gotten a damage item. But only so much you can do. One more. Alright. What I've found is... Oh! I was about to say, a lot of the time the secret room will be right off the bat in heaven. That did not seem to be the case today. Alright. The coins don't really matter to us right now. But we have not had good luck getting health from our sacks. No, thanks. So I have to start being a little more cautious. I would like to beat this for you guys. And also, once again, say welcome to the stream. I know the zoo is talking. We have one other person in here. Finish off Mega Fatty. do not need bombs, though. Bombs, one of the things that, at this point in the run, you either have enough of or you're probably dead. Alrighty, that is good. Pop that, it's probably super. Ooh, again, no secret. Alright, but we keep rolling. Alright. Once again, we are sitting on a very decent build for endgame. It'll be interesting to see how it rolls with Isaac, though. Because chocolate milk is one of those items that, with Isaac, makes it a little more difficult, because you do have the charge-up time. If you don't hit with the charge, you just wasted a good chunk of your time that you would normally be doing DPS on. Despite the fact that we have lots of bombs, we're still going to get rid of them. Or we're still going to pick them up. Leave no item behind. Loki will go down in 1 second, probably one more super hit. Yep. 2 more for this one. There we go. Yeah. Alright. I've actually been doing a lot of keeper runs recently, and those even more so than Aziel. Oh man, not good. Are dependent on the first couple items, and that is simply because he shoots so slowly. It's unbelievable. It's balanced by the fact that he has the triple shot, but if you miss that triple shot, then you aren't doing anything for a little bit. Now, if this were earlier on in the game, we'd be living the dream, because that is 75% off everything in the store. You get that, and you get, yeah, it's damage gated. So a lot of the late bosses in this game have damage gates. You can only do so much to them in one shot. In this case, since we have 3 flies, we're in pretty good shape because his attack speed is low enough that it will generally smack into the fly. And it's almost impossible for him to get through it. But it's still going to take us a little bit. Oh my god. Come on, man. Start paying attention. Got to focus for 1 second here because those beams of light have hit me too many times. 3 out of 4 so far. Not ideal. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Head into the box. Plenty of these guys. Alright. Fire rate. Boom. Oh, no, this is a question. Alright, Zoo, it's up to you, man. Do you want me to be Dr. Boom? Dr. Boom throws bombs instead of tears. And I don't have anything that keeps me safe from bombs right now, so it could end this run super fast. But at the same time, it could be fun. So let me know what you think. I will just chill. Let's see what you say. Up to me. Oh, fine. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Epic. Alright. don't need Batwing, that'll make you fly. Ooh, missed. Missed again. Not good. There we go. Up to me. Jeez. That's alright, just give me right time. But we are almost there. Now, two of these guys is a little more difficult because they do work off of each other for the laser shot. And then finish it off. Alright, friend zone, it's excellence, but we still, ironically, do need some help. And we'll be okay. We should be anyway. But it would be helpful. Just checking for secret rooms. Might be here. We'll just keep rolling. Ooh, this room is going to be difficult. Because it is a lot of chocolate melt that comes from three of these guys. That is not ideal. We really need some help now. I'll be a little sad if I lose this one. Alright, I'm gonna go to the easy room, head down here. The easy room! Lies! Oh gosh. Oh, the easy room. Man, brutal. Alright. Is there a character you'd prefer to see? 'Cause it doesn't really matter to me. I have everyone. Just let me know. Since we're starting over, go with whoever. That was brutal. I cannot believe I ran into a room with 4 husks. Nah, enjoyed watching. Alright. Alright, we'll go for Samson. Samson's fun too. We'll just go hard. Man. Curse of the Unknown. Alright, Curse of the Unknown is just that we don't know what our health is. Samson's ability, in case you don't know, or haven't put 300 hours into this game, the more damage you take in a level, the more damage you do. Now this is a kind of problematic room, but it lets us get 2 easy half-health, half-heart hits, which increase our damage, actually flat by 2. Now, that's not good, because now we only have half a heart left. So playing with fire, but it should still be okay. The only enemy in here that I'm actually worried about is that red spider. The spiders are unique in the game in that their movement patterns are almost completely random and they have a massive attack range. So he could actually hit me from, you know, that far away. One nice thing about Samson is you can heal back up and you don't lose the damage. So it's really good to, when you're in a room that has some extra health, take some damage, max out your bonus damage for that level. Just keep rolling. Now that is unfortunate. This is a piece of garbage. We'll keep using soul. What that item does is every time you shoot, it collects 1 pip. And then you use it to fire off in all directions. But it's not all that useful. And Eden Soul will actually give me permanent health. So that is vastly better. We just have to hope that we can... Oh, goodness gracious. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so we want to do that. Alright. Good news is we're not dead. Bad news is I think we're at half a heart. So anything will kill us. Including a normal shot from a fly or a spider or anything along those lines. What else is in here? Alright. So if you're just joining us, we just started with Samson. Ooh, that is a godsend, because we were sitting at half a heart. Half a heart is not the best place to be. Well, there's nothing actually at stake on this run. This is just kind of a fun run. I've been doing a lot of keeper runs recently, trying to unlock some stuff. And I just got a little frustrated, so I went back to one of my favorites for this one. Pin is pretty easy, he just flies right at you, fires off the 4. So just take a step up. Not really that hard. When he pops out, just make sure you dodge that one shot. And that's it. There's nothing else to worry about with this guy. Alright, Polydactyl gives you... Oh, cheers up, nice. Polydactyl gives you an extra pill slot, so you can carry 2 of them. It's especially helpful once you have a... you know, doctor or something along those lines, which will guarantee you better pills. Awesome. These are piercing shots. Alright. Now, Eden Soul is incredibly helpful in that way. Now, since we have the half heart here, we're just going to take some damage and build up the max damage stacks for this level. And we'll keep rolling. There's another half heart back there. We're going to leave it for now, just in case we have to go back. Now these discolored blocks right here will always contain some items. Alright. Just got monster on him. Huh, nice. I've heard about Monster Prom, I've never seen it though. Alright. Pencil deals extra damage, as well as when you take damage, you start leaving behind a trail of tears. Now in this case, since I have no bombs, I do need to maximize my barrels here. So I want to get rid of anything that could do damage to me. I'm going to bump these guys down next to the explosive barrels. Not super helpful there. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now before I pick up that soul heart, I want to deal some damage to myself. And pick up this red heart. And that way we walk out of here with more than we walked in with. Now that we have 18 coins, we're also going to head up into the shop. See what we can buy. That is... Oh, that's a toss-up. Alright, so we are going to take sacks of sacks, because that is a gift that keeps on giving. Every room there's a chance to drop a sack. If your luck is high enough, you will get multiple items out of it. And you will be in good shape for keys moving forward. Keys, bombs, everything. You will want for nothing. If you get sacks on sacks and double items, that's even better. So we also shoot a massive amount every 10 shots. We'll fire off. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright. Still gonna do it. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That was a bit of a gamble, but happy I took it. Now we're sitting at a pretty good time right now, so I'm just gonna push in. We've already gotten the main item. Larry is one of those bosses that looks like he should be more difficult than he is. His programming actually tells the game not to go after you. It's very difficult for you to successfully take damage from Larry. You have to really try and walk into him. You don't need anything in there, so just keep going. Because 9 times out of 10, if you are standing still, he won't care. He'll just keep going about his business. One of the other new enemies on the newest expansion. Alright. Now we're kind of shooting like a potato right here. But just need to, you know, actually hit where you're shooting at. Sacks of bombs. Man. The items we're getting from this run are very, very similar to the last one. Alright. So we don't want a potato peeler ourselves. It's just not... unless you have a massive amount of health. Ooh, man. Alright, so we need to save up 7 in order to get Sackhead. Because that will mean that we will get double sack drops almost every run. And the power of that particular combo is not to be... it is just unbelievable. Because we have penetration, we just cut through these guys like it's nothing. And we'll keep pushing here. We're actually going at a good pace right now. And if we can go for a hush fight, we might be able to get treasure room as well. And that is, of course, if I don't play like a complete sillyhead. Alright. That is too bad. I was hoping that this would be it. Alright, 10. 5 more and we get the sack. Which, in any other context, I mean, come on. Alright. He's toast. He's toast. No problem. Alright, we're just going to keep pushing this way. Since we are looking good on time. I don't want to take too much time. If we can't get it, then we can't get it. He's not going anywhere. Oh, he is going somewhere. What a sneaky little guy. Alright, 11. Come on, game. Give me this one. Thought this might be the secret room, but it looks like the secret room's going to be back there. Health up. Nice. We're just going to go. As much as Sacks on Sacks is just absolutely incredible, I don't think we need it right now. So that's what I said about the last run. Yeah. For those of you who weren't here, it ended with sadness in heaven. Damage is always good. Wow, that's tempting. Tempting. But we're not going to do it. There's a coin in there. We are looking fantastic. keep rolling. All right, we're a little bit behind the clock, so we're gonna push forward. Don't need any of this, blowing that up. Ha! There we go. Just keep pushing with these guys. We are gonna try and beat Mom fast enough in order to get into the secret room and do the treasure run, which would be fun. To answer your question, I am taking some damage on purpose in order to get my starting damage higher for this level. It's not something I'm super worried about early on. Eventually, yeah, you know, you want to make sure that you're not leaving yourself with too little, because then you can idiot yourself pretty easy, which is what I did last game. High Priestess is great. That can help one-shot a boss and speed this run up. Alright. Potato shooting. There we go. Nice and easy. Like that pop, we are not doing that. That's a sacrifice room. Sacrifice room, if you dump a certain amount of health, you will get different items. Up to, I believe it's 8. You dump 8 pounds. Unfortunate. And after you dump 8, you will get items and coins. And then 10 bumps you to the next level. It sends you to the I Am Error page. I Am Error screen. And I Am Error forces you to move to the next level, which is not necessarily a horrible thing, you know, when you want to do it, but it can end up screwing you if you're not paying attention. Alright. We are in great shape since we took that damage. And basically, there aren't a lot of bosses at this level of the game that are really going to be able to stand up to what we're pushing out. Which, again, is part of the risk-reward factor of using our boy Samson. You also want to try and count so you don't do exactly what I just did and miss that 10 shot. That 10 shot can instant kill most bosses when you're this strong, when you've taken this much damage. So we have 6 minutes to wipe out Mom if you beat her in under 20. Then you open up the challenge room, which is the boss challenge. Alright, there we go. Good, you can't get that. I'm gonna blow up this mirror so that we get some extra pills. Tears up, fantastic. And you, don't know what you are, speed down. Alright, well, not ideal, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. We're still in pretty good shape for speed. So the reason you can see health bars right now is because of the little spider. He does a few things for you. He shows health bars. He also causes damage when you walk over someone. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That was a full hit point of damage right there, which could have been avoided. And another one, man. I'm very sorry. That is not how you want to play. Alright, but positive side, we always want to look on the positive side here, is with that amount of damage, we are already looking pretty good in terms of our stacks. Alright, nice technology. Technology actually lowers your maximum damage. So it can be good, can be bad. For the most part, it's good. stop playing like a complete potato, you'll be in great shape moving forward. I should be able to beat Mom without a problem. Now this is another one of those things that if you're a newer player, you're not going to do all that often. You can use those enemies to clear room for you. Just drag other enemies down into it, and they are toast. You do not stand a chance. It will one-shot any normal monster, and most bosses, actually. The amount of damage that that thing puts out is staggering. Alright, so that is a Mom hand. Gotta dodge those. And you just need to watch for that right there. There's a little shadow that appears underneath you. And that shadow indicates where Mom's hand is coming down. Alright. For the sake of expediency, we used the Mom Smash. Now we can get out of here. That's funny. Alright, so the stars moves you to the hidden room. Feed them love, indeed. So what this does is every time you pick up a heart, a normal heart, I don't believe it works for soul hearts, it adds to a hidden counter in the game. And once you hit a certain number, you will get an angel room companion. There is no, as far as I know, I don't think there's a limit, but it doubles each time. So if it's 4, 8, 16, 32, etc. Unless you really want to take your time, you're not going to get all of them. But it is a fantastic item to pick up. Retrovision is garbage, Tears Down is garbage, Balls of Steel is great. We'll use the stars now. Ooh, rocks don't stand a chance. That is, of course, in reference to Minecraft creator Notch. I have many, many wonderful hours of Minecraft time under my belt. Alright, we just take a little bit of damage there. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's going to help us in the long run. And that actually could, if Mom is up here, may have secured us the victory on the treasure room. Are you a wizard? Are you a wizard can... when you have technology, it's one of the few times that Are You a Wizard is actually good. Because it fires off double. Makes you shoot double. As opposed to just the single laser. Hanged Man is going to be useless, most likely. Now this room normally would be pretty problematic, except that I don't mind taking damage right now. We have a ton of health. We are super lucky. This is the route to Mom. If we're not lucky, then, you know, obviously there's no way we're going to make it. Because we have 1 minute to kill her. And don't any of this. Alright. Now we are going to have to get some luck here in order to finish this off in time, because we've only got 50 seconds. More of those double hits would be great. If we can line her up with one of the nodes that's open, and you do some double damage. 30 seconds. Not ideal. Come on, Mom. Spawn in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 15 seconds. There it is. Get in there. Oh, whew, we had 7 seconds to go. Alright, so let's see what our options are here. Rosary we don't want. Monster Manual we don't want. I don't know Polytheory actually works with technology. So So I think we're going to go quad, because I think quad works with technology. Now this could be a giant, giant mistake, because I don't remember which of these actually works with technology and which of them doesn't. Please work. It doesn't. Oh, bananas. Alright, so poly was probably the correct answer. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it now, so we just live with our mistake. Alright. Man, I am super bummed about that one. The reason I used Hangman here is because it will vastly simplify this fight. There are not a ton of enemies or a ton of bosses that can fly. So people like Pin will just sit there and do nothing. They'll shoot at me, sure, but guess what? They can't actually hurt me. Now, this was the plan from the start in terms of keeping that Hangman card. That's why I didn't want to use it right away. Ironically, that boy right there is not horrible to see in this mission. The reason it's not horrible to see is because he drops red poops. And red poops will, like I said, damage bosses. So if I couldn't fly, and I could fly, it would be a great way to thin out the enemies. Alright, so we're just going to keep our distance here. We're playing for the win, not for style, right now. I do appreciate you taking time and watching me play today. Hope that your weekend is going great. Alright, we are halfway through the challenge room. And we'll have the angels coming up next. If you're not aware of what the challenge room is, you fight 10 waves of bosses. And no let up. Oh, man, I forgot that chains off every enemy in the room. However, it can be useful, because as with any other beam ability, can use that to damage the opponent, damage other enemies. The one thing that I realized just now is that I may have been losing some power-ups because I was sitting over the middle there. And sacks cannot spawn over the middle. Now, I don't think it'll make that big of a difference, hopefully. If I die by an inch, and we know that that made my mistake, and that's the reason I lost. But hopefully that doesn't come to pass. So we actually have a pretty good run going right now. Note to self. Don't look at stream while fighting many bosses. Okay. Now the plan right now is to keep playing probably for another half an hour or so, after which the kids will wake up. I will have to get back to work. But I intend on being on again tonight. If you're around, you're more than welcome to join. Alrighty. That is Archangel Michael. What's up, Michael? Alright. This should be the last wave. Just gotta make sure I don't die to those lasers. Nice thing about the loadout that we have right now is that we insta-kill his add-ons. Man, I'm not sure that that was it. Nope, can't stay there. It's not safe. So his incredibly annoying ability is to shoot laser beams out of the sides of his face and down. They deal a massive amount of damage. If you're in a small room, he will crush you very, very quickly. This is what I think. I know I said previously that that was the last wave. I'm pretty positive this is it. We have killed just about everybody. Man. Oh, bueno. So Fallen Mark II is this guy I'm shooting at right now. The only thing you have to do with him is just watch for when he opens his mouth. Just like that. And then he will fire out a large shot. Tubby over there is nothing to be worried about. We're just going to sit here and beam him down. And please be over. Oh man. I'm not one to normally say enough is enough, but seriously, game, give me a break. I've killed so many of them. Let's just finish this out. Thank you. Alright, tears up. Excellent. We are hurting right now. 1 health. Alright, let's see how far we can make it. We're going to throw a big nope at that one. Just keep going. And I don't know, we're in rough shape. Doesn't look like we'll hit Hush, because we don't have enough time. We need to beat the next 2 bosses in under 3 minutes. And that is unlikely. Which means we don't have to rush as much. But just keep rolling. Let's see where we can get to. Alright. We are definitely not having good luck with pills. Whole bunch of hot, stinky garbage. The other bad thing about having no health is you can't sacrifice it in order to give yourself some damage, which is what we like to do with this character. I'm going to check for the secret room. No dice. Check on this side too. In case you didn't know, the secret room will always spawn when it has to be touching at least 2 normal rooms, and it cannot be touching the end room, the end boss room. There's also a super secret room, which will only spawn if it is touching a standard room on one side. So since we no longer care about time, I'll just show you. Map up here. So this would be an ideal spot for the normal secret room, because it's surrounded by standard rooms. And then right here could be the super secret, because it's only touching one wall of a standard room. That's how it works. There are 2 of them in every single level. That could have gone better. Alright, we'll start up the next run, but I will probably have to go before we make it too far. I know that the boys will be waking up from their nap pretty soon. Oh man, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Not the way I like to end it. So this is going to explode. Anything that's that greenish blue off color will explode when you destroy it. Alright, there we go. Nice. So Pyromaniac is one of the strongest in the game, one of the strongest power-ups, because I can no longer take damage from bombs or explosions. For example, this particular guy is going to explode, and if I were standing next to him, he would have done nothing. It actually would have healed me. So one of the cheesiest ways to win in this game is to get Dr. Boom, which changes it so that you shoot bombs, and then you can just fire them everywhere, and you will basically never die. For example, I just took some damage. Health up. Big boy over there is going to deal some damage. He will wipe out everyone in this room. We'll take some damage from fire, and we'll blow him up and heal. Alright. Beautiful. Alright. No more potato in. All hits from here on out. Alright, broken die. So broken die is not super useful. We'll actually use, not really any need to use it right now, but anyway, just get rid of it. Rerolls items in the room. Not to any real benefit. So pickups and items it rerolls once. And I know I'm going to be eating my words saying that it's not something that's all that helpful to hold on to. We'll probably get something that is complete garbage for this boss, and I will say to myself, man, fall down. It would be nice to reroll that. I was wrong. We got another fantastic item. Alright, we are done with this level. Doke, Curse of Darkness. Not a big deal. Oh, goodness. Alright, Isaac's Heart. How this works. Isaac no longer takes damage. The only thing that takes damage is his heart. So I can block shots. But if something touches that heart, then I take damage. I want to do an experiment and see if I can take explosion damage on the heart. I don't want to waste the bomb. We only got 7. Alright. See, it's one of those situations that you're not used to having a trailing damage source. Okay, that answered the question. That blew up on the heart and healed us. Now we know. Alright, we're also doing a massive amount of damage now. Which is great. Tangle is going to melt. Not used to this. Not used to having to protect the heart. No bueno. No bueno. That's okay, I'll get used to it. Or I'll die, and I'll start over. Oof. Curse of the Blind means we have no idea what we're picking up. Alrighty. Cancer. Excellent. If I remember right, that actually lowers our max damage, but not something we really need to worry about right now. Alright, so we are immune. That's right. So, get my heart close, let it heal up. Alright. Alright, so what the Crow's Heart does is it lowers your... all damage comes off of your red hearts first. That is specifically used by Eve in order to activate her curse. Her curse being when she is... I don't need to run away, I actually want to take damage from this. Her curse being when she is down to 1 red heart, she has a damage increase. Jeez. That's right, I forgot about that. So, since I have Isaac's Heart, I can no longer take damage from anything on the floor. But I can still take damage from being an idiot. Like that. Alright, let's check there. Nice. Sometimes you just have to get lucky. Alright, so the only thing in here that we want is that. Not great, but can be useful, and will put us back up to 2 hearts in a pinch. Alrighty. And there we go. Alright. Nice and easy. Now, if we don't get any hearts, we are going to use that before we go in and face the boss, because I would prefer not to die this early in a run. It'd be really embarrassing. Especially when we're looking at the amount of damage that we're currently putting out. And that looks... something we want to blow up in there. Awesome. Okay. This shouldn't be that hard, except for the fact that that stupid heart that I have to defend. This is HP up, that's fine. And keep rolling. Actually turned out to do pretty well here, even with this heart. It's just something that I will 9 times out of 10 completely avoid picking up. Nope. We need our keys. Sorry, little dude. Don't need speed right now, so we'll hold on to this. The other nice thing about the Crow's Heart is that it lets you get into those boss challenge rooms a lot easier. Because the only way those doors open is if you are at 1 heart or less. 1 red heart, I should say. You can have as many soul hearts as you want. That won't impact your ability to enter. But with Crow's Heart, it makes it much easier to get there. Also, going to head into the curse room down there, just to buff up our damage. Guys, don't need that. Come on, we'll pop that. That's interesting. You take no damage when you go through there now. Alright, good to know. Like I said, I don't use this item very often. And yes, I'm just kind of negligently taking damage so that I can increase mine. Awesome. Increase my damage for the level. Make that boss room much, much easier. Alright. We do not have enough bombs to go for that, so we're not gonna. And we'll just keep moving. Alright. Now we have enough bombs. What the remote bomb does, plunger does is it makes it so when you put down a bomb, you decide when it explodes. So just to show you, I hit spacebar again and it goes off. I'm going to move this over to him. Hopefully get an item and not spiders. Thank you, spiders. I'm moving at a pretty good clip right now. It's always fun. And keep moving. Alright. Flies. Not the worst thing to get out of a red chest. Could just get troll bombs, something like that. Oh, wow. You silly taco. Alright, what do we got? We got purity, companionship. Companionship. We will use that. Use it again. Lovers. Alright, we're going to start doing this. More lovers. More lovers, more lovers. Jeez. Interesting. I can do this infinitely. I didn't know about this. This is an awesome little trick. If you have Isaac's Heart, you're actually not damaged by that. Alright, we are going to do this. We're going to give ourselves a little buddy. Really max out the possibility that we completely screw ourselves. But it'll be fun. Alright, here we go. With Isaac's Heart, again, you can just walk over spikes, things like that. You don't have to worry about it. And we're just going to keep rolling. We're not going for a speed run or anything along those lines for this one. Just going through for fun. Most of the time you really don't want heart container boss items, but now that I've just completely gimped myself, I would love for the stand to give me something nice. There we go. That's an HP up. Fantastic. And just keep going. I think we're going to ignore the possibility of getting to the getting to the treasure room, and see if we can make a hush run this time. We are just getting blessed here. Just need to move. Oh, interesting. The hands target heart as well. Something I didn't even think about. Yeah. Bob's Brains is fantastic for our current setup. We have no keys. Oh, man. So the reason Bob's Brain is amazing for our setup right now is because we heal when we take explosive damage. So every time we send off Bob's Brain, normally you're worried about the brain exploding, deal damage, and resulting in your very quick and very embarrassing demise. Right now, that really can't happen with the brain, since anytime we use it, we're just most likely healing ourselves if we do end up doing something stupid and shooting it too close. And little meat boy is definitely doing his part. Alright, let's keep going here. And it's especially helpful to have Bob's brain, since we're using Heart of the Raven, because we're not losing any of our soul hearts. Anytime we take damage to our red hearts. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Little brimstone. One of the strongest companions that you can get in the game. Luck up. Fantastic. Gotta tell you, we are looking good right now. Don't need any of this garbage though. None of that is going to help us. This is alright. Normally these are super hard, or at least they're annoyingly difficult. In this case, with this setup, nothing, no problem. But right now we're running around with the little meat boy because we shaved off a bunch of our heart containers. Not generally what you want to do, but the setup that we have right now makes it pretty safe. And I have to say that I need to apologize to Isaac's Heart, because it is turning out to be the absolute champion of this run. In case you didn't know, Isaac's Heart is actually covered by Little Brimstone, so you're looking at Little Brimstone and shooting that beam for me. Any damage, anything that hits Little Brimstone is going to give us damage. It's the only way we can get hurt. And bombs heal us, so just do that. And we just keep going. Run through all that if you don't care. Alright, we need to take one more point of damage. That'll be good. Man, I had no idea. You know what? Despite the improvements, that still takes forever. We're not going to waste time doing it. Man, I gotta say, Zoo, I think that this run is actually looking better than the last one in terms of the strength of the character. As long as I don't do something stupid, it should be good. Alright. I hope my explanations have been helpful to this point, in terms of what different stuff does and why I'm doing things. And all honesty, if you have any suggestions in terms of content or anything like that I could be doing better, please. This is day 3 of my streaming life, so I'm more than happy to accept constructive feedback. Alright, so there's a box of friends. You know what? I'm trying to decide whether or not I want this. It's a hard one. I don't have to spend the money. What level are we on? Acropolis 2. Alright, so... yeah, we'll take it. Oh wait. Do we want another meat boy? We might want another meat boy. We'll keep the potato peeler. Take off another pound of flesh if we need to. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know how to do that. So... okay, so I can take damage here, which is good. Feel blessed. Excellent. So yeah, so we'll touch base with you afterwards in order to get some input on that. If you don't mind. And we'll just keep going. Alright, I'm going to spend some money here because I want to keep doing that sacrifice room. Get 2 more. And we'll hopefully on this next one we get an item. We didn't. We got a soul heart. Well, that's disappointment. That right there. You play Isaac. Sometimes you get the items, sometimes you just get a soul heart. Alright, we're going back for the boss room since we're not doing a speed run. And we'll see what we get. Alright. Husk is nice and easy. This is also going to be pretty easy. Alright, we are looking good. I can't fly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. As I know that we're seeing, you know, at least on my side, I'm seeing a good amount of people coming in and going out. I would like to keep everyone here. Well, that is the end goal. I think after I have a little more practice and set things up a little better, you know, hopefully we'll keep that churn from happening. Alright, let's look here. Alright, the easiest room in the game, right here. Just push them into the spikes, and you win. Kinda silly. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to do this first and then decide what we want to do. Alright, we're not going to take either one of these. Ah, man. Do I want to do it? Alright, we're going to go for dark. So that is the end boss portal, the end-to-end boss portal. And he is a giant pain in the ass. He actually isn't even fun to play against because it takes forever. I'm not kidding. It takes forever to beat him because he is one of the heaviest damage-gated bosses in this game. But we're just going to do it because why not? We don't have a ton of time since the boys will be waking up soon. And I will have to go Excellent. Alrighty. Finish up these guys. And keep on rolling. Yeah, so how do you set up a chatbot? I don't know. Is that a response, or how does that work? I suppose I could YouTube it. Yeah, you know what? We can talk about that later. It's not too bad. Because I am actually focused on the game right now because I want to try and beat this. Alright, so we're going to drop this since it doesn't actually deal damage to us. Just keep doing this until hopefully we get another blood bag. Nice. And get another heart container. Especially with this boss, it is going to be important. Now this level is interesting because you can fight, I believe, up to 10 bosses. That is amazing. Alright, 99 bombs means that on the end boss we can just throw down bombs everywhere, not worry about it, and heal constantly. Okay. Alright, I'll take a look, probably tonight. We shall see. Man. This is actually not a horrible setup for this boss, who, as I said, is really one of the most annoying in the game, and can be not very fun, simply because of how he is designed. Fight takes forever. But there are some combos that will almost instantly kill him. If you can remove his damage resistance, and he doesn't have that many hit points. He doesn't have more hit points than any other boss. He just, takes forever. Right now, I'm just trying to get a soul heart out of these. This isn't him. That's interesting. I actually don't think that can damage us. Oh, that's funny. I was wondering why I was taking damage, but then I remembered that stupid heart. And by stupid heart, I mean the amazing heart that I vastly underestimated how freaking awesome it is. Alright, let's drop this guy. I don't need 10 more bombs. Thank you, game, but I don't need 10 more bombs. Oh man, that's hilarious. Alright, let's just max out. Spikes don't matter to us anymore. We've done 3 of the possible 10 bosses. There's no way of knowing which of these boss rooms is going to be the end boss room. It is just, like I said, it's completely random. Don't really want the Fool. The nice thing about the pool is that if you start to lose on the end boss, you don't want. Unfortunately, we just don't have the space to be able to use any other trinkets. We haven't gotten any of the items that would allow us to either eat those to permanently be a part of us, or carry multiple. But I'm just going to say, I'm not going to complain about the items that we have gotten. Because Isaac's Heart has opened the world to me. A whole new world of Isaac's Heart. Alright, oh goodness, really? Come on now. Alright. So whenever you're going into a room, you want to take a look for any miscolored stones, because those will always have items underneath it. If you have enough bombs, then you can blow up other stones as well, and hopefully open up a catacomb. You'll see a little ladder going down. It'll either be a black market where you can pay in order to get items, or you just get free stuff. Oh, that didn't matter. Alright, we'll just take that. It's funny. Really, having this combination is really, it's kind of broken me. That open? No, it didn't. Alright. Alright, so still not the end boss. Not if it really matters. Okay. Now the bombs are even bigger. And they shoot tears. So this is, I think, the biggest bomb run that I've ever had. Just saying something, because that is ridiculous. Okay, that can't hurt us. Red poops can, but it doesn't even matter. Roll up. Alright, this is insane. It's funny, it doesn't even matter. The amount of damage that these guys can do cannot possibly stand up to the amount of damage that we can do to ourselves, which also heals us. Yeah, the head explode run. It really, that is entirely accurate. I don't even, it's kind of funny, I just don't even care if I take damage. Just, you know, bring it. So every time I take damage, just blow myself up and heal. Boom. This is a ridiculous run. Alright. So as we kill more and more bosses, it's more likely that we get the idiot. This was not him either. Oh, goodness. Alright, we don't need a potato peeler anymore, so we'll change it for the Necronomicon. Necronomicon is one of the only items in the game that will do true damage to the end boss. Now, if we beat this, you are going to see possibly one of the saddest game endings that I have ever experienced in my life. It is absolutely heartbreaking. And it was part of the Afterbirth release, and when I first saw it, let me tell you, as a dad, it's hard. It's hard to watch. And that's after watching the rest of this game, which is, you know, not the easiest thing in the world to watch. For a lot of people have difficulty watching, you know, this type of content, especially with the way Isaac takes some damage as he moves along. hopefully I win, and you'll actually get to see it. You'll get to experience it with me. Yeah. You'll see what I mean. What is this? I'm drowsy. Yes. Okay. So I'm drowsy. It will slow down enemies randomly in a room, and it will work for the entire length of the room. The reason that's important is because the end boss fight of this level lasts forever. He goes through probably about 50 or 60 different forms before you kill him. And he can spawn multiples of himself, fly around the room, just giant pain. Still not there, though. But we'll finish up with this guy quick. And then we'll go from there. More bombs! This is insane. The game knows. It knows. I don't even... It boggles my mind. We've gotten almost every single... We're missing one. We're missing Mr. Mega. And Mr. Mega increases the size of your bombs. I don't even think we need him at this point. The blasts are huge. Bad trip. Took damage, but it didn't do anything. There he is. There's Delirium. Now you see why he's a giant pain in the ass. Because even though my damage is maxed, absolutely maxed, I could not possibly have a higher damage count than what I do right now. The amount of damage that I'm doing to him is completely negligible. You can't even see it. You can't even see that I'm doing damage. And that is what we will see for the rest of this run. This fight will last until tomorrow. And, I mean, I'm not going to die because I have 82 freaking bombs. And those will always heal me. But at the same time, you know, it's not the kind of fight that's like, necessarily enjoyable because you don't have this cheese. And this is, let's not kid ourselves. This is a cheese build. This build is made for this boss. Just to stand still, blow yourself up to ensure that you're not dying. And just go from there. Like, just, you know, make sure you just keep putting down bombs and you're fine. We're actually in pretty good shape right now. And I don't see how he could possibly kill me, considering the fact that I have 66 bombs left, and every single time he does damage to me, I get healed. So it's going to happen. You are going to see the true ending of the game. Get your friggin' tissues, man. I'm not joking. It is depressing. I'm going to need a cup of coffee after this. Congratulations, end boss. You have successfully done 0 damage to me. There we go. Sit back, relax, and watch the saddest ending. I don't wanna. Alright, I just want to delay it and get all my coins. Get my prize! My prize for beating Delirium. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, here we go. Brutal. So there it is. That is the true ending of the game. And it is heartbreaking. Welcome to the 2 people that just joined. I'm sorry you just missed the Delirium fight. It was not fair for Delirium. We had an epic bomb build where he couldn't damage us because every time he did, we would just drop the bomb and heal ourselves, and we had 99 of them. So, all right, let's start up a new one. Probably only going to be able to go for another 10-15 minutes. I'll be on again tonight around 9 o'clock, most likely Eastern Standard. And we'll either be doing some bind-in, or we'll be doing some Dauntless if the queues have been fixed at this point. I don't know if they have been. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But thank you for joining. Welcome to Fall Down's house. And we'll do Judas this time. Judas is interesting. Yeah, huh. That is the true ending, and it's something, man. I had to go hug my son when that happened earlier. First time that I watched that. Give me a hug, Alex. Daddy loves you. Oh, man. Hollow Knight. I've seen Hollow Knight. I don't have it. That's my problem right now. Is and especially with, you know, I just bought State of Decay 2, and I want to give that a good shot. I know Jeremy has been interested in playing that. I mean, I've been interested in playing that. I was a huge proponent of the first game. Played the ever-living crap out of it. But Hollow Knight is one of those that, you know, once I have a little extra time and there's not as much on the video game docket, as it were, I'm definitely, it's one of those that I want to pick up for a while. So the finger item, in case you didn't know, it's basically Technology 2, which is what we had that other run. But it goes in a straight line, and you keep your tiers. So Curse of the Maze just means that anytime you enter a room, there's a possibility that you pop out in another room. So it is the curse of the speedrun. The absolute curse of the speedrun. I have had speedruns be destroyed by this stupid curse. Where you go into mom's room, go for the kill. Oh, Jesus. Oh, not paying attention. Just blathering away. Get myself killed. Damn it. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Alright. Oh, man. It's so silly. What are you doing, Fall? Oh, jeez. If I died of a red flame, it'd be incredibly embarrassing. Playing like a potato. Yeah, I'm all messed up from that ending. Just, oof. Come on, get back into it. Alright. What a weird room. Look at this room. This room is completely pointless. There's nothing you can do here. Just frustrating. Wasted map space. really funny. We had 2 or 3 people join right as the credits were rolling on the Delirium fight. Like, well, you missed the end boss and you missed the majority of the credits. Just kind of feel bad. Oh god, I hate this freaking curse. Alrighty. Well, that's useless. Alright. This might actually kill us. Just because we have so little health and our speed is so far down because of Taurus. Oh, speed up. Ask and you shall receive. Now, I am absolutely amazed that the boys have not woken up yet. They've been asleep for a long, long, long time at this point. Oh, God. Nah, yep, not good. Oh, yes. Whew! Good timing on Taurus. And more damage. Don't mind if I do. Man, streamer luck is real. It just, you know, doesn't account for skill. Here you are, fall down, have everything that you could possibly want from a run. Oh, you ran into a fire and died. Well, that's your fault, not ours. Okay. Lemons are garbage. I'll show you what it is, but it is complete garbage. It's an AoE that goes on the ground, super small. Not in anywhere worth it. Anywhere, yeah, by any means is it worth wasting your time picking up. But I want to show you what it did, so that you too understand why I hate that item. And it's not a case of like Isaac's Heart that I could see some goodness in it, you know. It is just complete trash. If it did more, if it was a larger AoE, then fine. But they have to be right on top of you, and if they're that close, you're going to be taking damage, but there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, so we got the item, no real reason to stick around on this level. Pop that. Little Horn is... We fought him 2 runs ago. Yeah, we didn't fight him with the Delirium. He might have shown up, but it doesn't matter. Alright, luck up is good. Keys are also good. Alrighty, Curse of the Unknown. Just means I don't know how much health I have. Keep track mentally. I have 1 soul heart and 1 red heart. This guy's gonna pop. Oh man, I have 1 red heart. Oy. Good start going here, fall down, don't mess it up. Health? Razor Blade. I actually don't even know what does that do? Does that damage yourself, do room damage? Yeah. Razor Blade, or Bloody Razor, you cut yourself to do mass damage to the room. It's actually... Oh, God. Yep. That happened. That just happened. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up for now. Thank you very much, Zoo, for sticking around with me. Let's see, so yesterday they were playing Dark Souls during the event. We had cheat packs you can buy at the store, which didn't extra life. Use small and big chief in the pack in a game during that day to cheat. Or in that case, troll the players. Nice. And completely change over their stat build. Oh! What? That is brutal. You are so mean. Wow. Alright, bud. I'm going to call it for now. I think I heard Alex upstairs, and I want to let him come down. We're also probably going to have Lucian come over. So, I will see you later. Thank you very much for stopping by. And, yeah, if you can send me any other advice or anything along those lines, I'm happy to accept, considering the fact that I am brand new to this. So, yeah. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon.